For those with deep depression and other issues like that, one phone number at just the right time can save a life. It happens all the time through Eastern Iowa Crisis System and Care Coordination. Jen Kraft is here to tell us about a new crisis line, among other services they provide. The crisis line, the phone number idea. I mean, just think what one little piece of information like that can do for somebody, Jen. You must see it all the time.
It's pretty powerful. I always tell people, even if you don't need it for yourself, the cool thing about this crisis line is you can save the number and use it for your neighbor or your loved one or your family member in Clinton or Maquoketa, because sometimes we're not good at asking for help for ourselves, right?
Oh, hardly ever, right? I think often we say, that's where that saying came from, I'm asking for a friend, because nobody ever wants to say it's my problem.
Right.
So, Jen, with what's going on right now, we have May is Mental Health Awareness Month. What does that mean to your organization? Are you finding a bigger awareness?
So I feel like where I work, mental health awareness is every day, regardless of the month.
Of course.
But we do pay special close attention during this month, talk about it more to reduce the stigma. We were talking about it at work all the time, but I think it makes for the staff more cognizant at home too during this month and talking about it with family members.
Some of these services you provide, first of all, let's talk about the 5 counties, which they are.
We have Cedar, Clinton, Jackson, Muscatine, and Scott counties.
Okay. And so when you say you serve those counties, what does that mean exactly as far as your services
So
go?
all of the services that we have available, all the services I will talk about, and they're also on the website, are free to any resident of those 5 counties.
Okay.
So payer source doesn't matter, age, diagnosis. We try to reduce all those roadblocks that people experience when trying to access services.
I just think this kind of stuff, Jen, is the sort of thing you don't think about at all until you have an issue or someone you love or someone in your life has it. So give us the scenarios where you can help. The services available for what?
So the biggest service I'm most passionate about and I think is easiest for the community to access is our mobile crisis line. So I can call, you can call, anybody can call for themselves or for a loved one. It is voluntary, so it is important to keep that in mind. But when you call the number, you are talking with a crisis clinician, answers the phone. You don't have to push 5, push 2, someone answers the phone, which is nice.
Yes.
They try to de-escalate that crisis over the phone. If they can't, they'll dispatch 2 mobile crisis counselors to wherever you are. And it's a self-identified crisis, so it could be I'm lonely and I'm struggling, or it could be I am hallucinating, it could be I am feeling suicidal, or anything in between. It's really a self-identified crisis.
So in every case, you would send out, how is that assessed, whether help will be sent to that person?
So if you call, Paula, and I'm able to de-escalate you over the phone and you feel safe and you identify, yes, I'm feeling better and I am safe and I will call back if I need you again, we'll end the call with your permission. If you say, gosh, no, I'm still struggling, we're going to ask your permission to dispatch folks to wherever you are. So we've responded to the Target parking lot, we've responded to the jail, we've responded to the hospital waiting room, we've responded to people's homes, to the park, anywhere. As long as you're willing for us to come, then we'll come. So we sit down, we build a relationship, build a rapport, safety plan. If we can't de-escalate that crisis and you're still not feeling safe, we can transport you to a loved one's house where you may be safe, or to the hospital. We also have a peer respite house in DeWitt, crisis stabilization residential in Davenport, all sorts of great services.
I'll bet you've seen some dramatic situations that I know you can't speak about individually, but have you prevented suicide as far as you can tell?
I would say yes. There's a really cool clip where someone is talking about the services and how they've helped him, and he said, "You've saved my life." And I actually heard it today. One of my care coordinators emailed me and said, I was giving my client the crisis line information, and my client said, I just got this from a friend. They saved my life 3 times.
Oh,
so it's pretty powerful.
Yes, and you don't always hear those stories until just
cool.
there. It's like, there it is. It's like, that's why we do this. It really does work.
It does.
Yes. Okay. So this crisis line, I do feel that that's the highlight of what you've spoken about today, Jen. What is the number?
So
We're gonna put it up.
I don't have it memorized.
Okay. I hope we have it.
It's Crisis Caller Click. It's Your Life Iowa. I can't see it.
It's in the top. It's in the top right, you guys, on that red bar.
855.
855. 581
8111.
8111. Now, here's the thing. How can somebody get that easily? They just go on the website.
Yep.
And there's right at the top, it's in that red banner, you guys, that phone number. Okay?
So I do encourage people to program it in their phone too.
Yes.
When you don't need it.
Yep.
Because then I don't know, I'm not going to go search for the website
No.
if I'm in a crisis.
No, that's the thing. But, I mean, but if you take that preemptive action to have it, as you said, have it in your phone, who knows what it could do. Make all the difference between life and death, for real.
Absolutely.
Jen, thank you for what you do. It's an extraordinary thing, and I'm sure you're
you.
very fulfilled by it. So
I do love my job.
We appreciate you and your whole team.
Thank you.